Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to cut through the noise, get you informed fast. Today, we're diving into, well, the internet. Think of it like this massive, bustling city, so many voices, everyone shouting for attention. And if you're a brand, the question isn't just, are you there, but how do you even get noticed? More than that, how do you actually connect with the people looking for exactly what you offer right when they're looking?
Yeah, it's a huge challenge. And the answer, honestly, for most businesses comes down to something fundamental, but often kind of misunderstood. Search engine optimization, SEO.
SEO, right.
At its core, it's really just about being discoverable. Making sure that when someone types something into Google or Bing, your brand shows up, you're there with the answer or the product they need.
That's a great way to put it. Not just being online, but being discoverable
Yeah.
when it matters. So like a digital lighthouse for your brand, guiding people right to you.
Exactly, a beacon.
Okay, so our mission today is to really unpack why you can't afford to ignore SEO. We'll dig into its main parts, what makes that lighthouse work, look at some pretty amazing real-world results, maybe compare it a bit to other strategies and peek at where it's headed. Basically a shortcut to getting smart about this, well, this digital superpower.
Sounds good. So maybe let's start with the why. Why is SEO truly strategic, not just, another task on the marketing checklist?
Right. That lighthouse idea. If SEO is the lighthouse, then skipping it means you're basically invisible, right? It's like,
Yeah.
imagine you build this amazing shop, beautiful products, but it's tucked away down some forgotten alley, no signs, nothing.
Yeah, nobody finds it.
SEO gives you those signs. It builds the roads, the bridges, connecting you to the people who actually want to find you.
And the kind of traffic it brings.
Yeah.
That's really key here. Think about paid ads. You stop paying, the traffic stops. Dead stop. Organic traffic from SEO. It's like this continuous stream. It just keeps flowing. It really is the gift that keeps on giving once you get it going.
So you rank high for the right terms.
And you consistently get visitors who are genuinely interested. And importantly, you're not paying for every single click. Over time, that drastically cuts your customer acquisition cost.
And there's a trust factor too, isn't there? It's not just about the traffic volume.
Oh, absolutely. When you consistently pop up at the top of Google, it just naturally builds this sense of authority. It's almost like subconscious endorsement from Google.
Like Google saying, this one's legit.
Exactly. People inherently trust those organic results more than the ads sometimes. That builds a kind of credibility you just can't buy directly.
And that visibility must help with just general brand awareness too, even if they don't click right away.
Definitely. SEO isn't just about immediate clicks. It's about presence. The more often people see your brand name associated with certain topics or searches, the more familiar they become. It builds recognition, recall, positions you as a leader.
Okay, so I think a common misconception maybe is that SEO is all technical stuff just for search engine bots. Like you're trying to trick the algorithm.
Yeah, that's an old way of thinking. Modern SEO is actually deeply, deeply connected to the user experience, UX.
How so?
Well, search engines want to show the best results. And best increasingly means sites that are easy to use, fast, helpful. So if you optimize for SEO correctly today, you're inherently making your site better for actual humans.
Which leads to what? People sticking around longer.
Exactly. Higher engagement, lower bounce rates, people not clicking away immediately, and ultimately more conversions. It's a win-win. Good for users, good for search engines, good for the brand.
So bigger picture, this all points towards sustainable growth.
Totally. Paid ads give you that quick hit, that spike, which can be useful. But SEO builds this solid foundation. It compounds over time. The work you do now pays off for months, even years. It's a real long-term investment in your brand's digital future.
Okay, convinced. SEO is crucial. So if it's our lighthouse, what makes it work? What are the components? You mentioned pillars, right? Like the structure itself?
Yeah, we usually break it down into 3 core pillars. Think of it as 1, technical SEO. That's the foundation, the hidden structure. 2, on-page SEO. That's the content itself, the beam of light. And 3, off-page SEO. That's your reputation, how widely known and trusted that light is.
Okay, let's start with number 1, technical SEO, the foundation.
Right. This is all the behind-the-scenes stuff, the
Okay.
invisible scaffolding. It's about making sure search engines, their crawlers, can easily find, understand, and index your website content.
Okay, so what's involved there? Like, what are we talking about?
Key things include site speed. Users hate slow sites, and so does Google. It's a direct ranking factor now.
So optimizing images, code, that kind of thing.
Exactly. Image optimization, browser caching, minimizing code, all
That's real.
crucial. Users bounce if it's slow. Google notices.
Makes sense. What else is foundational?
Mobile friendliness.
Yeah.
Non-negotiable today. Most searches happen on mobile. Your site has to work perfectly on any screen size. Google indexes based on the mobile version first, now mobile first indexing.
Right.
Then there's site structure. How your pages are organized and linked together. Clear, logical navigation helps both users and search engines understand your site. And security, that little padlock, HTTPS. It's not just nice to have. It's a key trust signal and a ranking factor.
Got it. Foundation secure. What's color 2? On-page SEO.
On-page SEO. This is the heart of your content. It's about optimizing the actual stuff on your pages, the text, the images, the headers, for both your audience and the search engines.
This is where keywords come in, I assume.
Keywords are definitely part of it, but it's deeper now. It's about keyword research and understanding user intent. What are people really looking for when they type that phrase? Information. Are they ready to buy? Just trying to find a specific website.
So you tailor the content to match that intent.
Exactly. And that content needs to be high quality. This is like the absolute king of on-page. It needs to be informative, engaging, valuable, well-written.
And that EEAT thing, experience, expertise.
Yes. Experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. Google's really leaning into this. They want to rank content from sources that clearly know what they're talking about. They have real experience and credibility. Think expert advice versus random opinions.
Okay. What else falls under on-page?
Things like your title tags and meta descriptions. Those little snippets you see in the search results, they're like your shop window. Got to be compelling. Include keywords, make people want to click. Header tags, H1, H2s, give structure to your content, make it readable. And image optimization, again, using descriptive alt text, so search engines and visually impaired users know what the image is about. Helps with image search, too.
Right. So technical foundation, great content on the page. What's the third pillar? Off-page.
Off-page SEO. This is everything that happens outside your own website to build its reputation and authority. Think of it like digital word of mouth, basically.
And this is where backlinks come in. That's always the big one people talk about.
Backlinks are definitely a huge part of it. When a reputable, relevant website links to your site, Google sees that as a vote of confidence. High-quality backlinks are still a really powerful ranking signal. It's like getting a strong recommendation.
Quality over quantity, presumably.
Oh, absolutely. A few strong links from authoritative sites are worth way more than tons of links from irrelevant or low-quality sites. But off-page isn't only about links.
Ooh. What else?
Things like brand mentions. Even if they don't link, just being mentioned positively across the web helps build your reputation. Citations like your business name, address, phone number being listed consistently online, especially for local SEO. Social signal shares, likes on social media probably don't directly impact rankings much, but they drive traffic and visibility, which can indirectly help. And online reviews, especially on Google My Business. Super important for local businesses and building trust.
Okay, that makes sense. Technical, on-page, off-page, the 3 pillars. So we get the theory, but does this stuff actually work? Let's talk results. Any good examples?
Oh yeah, plenty. Take Fly Homes, they're in real estate tech. They focus massively on content strategy, creating super in-depth housing guides for specific neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Went from like 10,000 pages to over 400,000.
Wow. And the result?
An absolutely staggering 10,737% traffic growth in just 3 months.
10,000%.
Yep. By basically becoming the resource, answering every possible question a home buyer might have in those areas. Hyperlocal, super comprehensive.
Incredible. Any others?
Brainly, the online learning platform, they saw 522% growth year over year in keyword rankings. Their strategy involved leveraging user-generated content, millions of Q&A pages. They really nailed long-tail keywords, those very specific search queries. And they use schema markup effectively, which helps Google understand the meaning of the content.
So harnessing their users' own questions. Smart.
Very.
Yeah.
And then there's Zoe, a personalized nutrition company. They achieved 754% organic growth in 6 months, largely by focusing on image optimization.
Just images.
Primarily. Descriptive alt text, keyword-rich file names. They ended up getting featured in over 72,000 image snippets in search results. Shows how optimizing everything matters.
That really highlights overlooked areas. And is there broader data supporting this?
Definitely. A big meta-analysis looking at studies from 2022 to 2024 confirmed it. Implementing SEO consistently leads to significant increases in rankings and traffic. It's not just anecdotal. The data shows it works.
Okay, solid proof. Now, a question I hear a lot, SEO versus PPC, pay-per-click ads. Is it one or the other? Are they enemies?
Not Emmys at all. They're definitely not mutually exclusive. Think of them as complementary tools in your digital marketing toolbox. They work best together, really.
Okay, how are they different then? Break it down for us.
Right, so the most obvious difference is cost. SEO, once you made the investment in time and resources, the clicks you get are technically free. PPC, well, it's in the name you pay every time someone clicks your ad.
And speed. PPC seems faster, right?
Absolutely. PPC is fast. You launch a campaign, your ads can show up almost immediately, page one, potentially within minutes. SEO is the long game. It takes time, weeks, months to build authority and see significant results.
It's more sustainable.
Much more sustainable. PPC traffic stops the second you turn off the budget. SEO efforts compound, the benefits last and often grow over time. It's like renting versus owning your traffic source.
What about trust? Do people view them differently?
Yeah, significantly.
Mm-hmm.
Organic results, the ones earned through SEO, generally have higher perceived credibility. People tend to trust them more. PPC ads are clearly marked as ads. Some people skip right over them.
And that affects click-through rates, CTR.
Hugely. Top organic results often have much, much higher CTRs than paid ads. We're talking potentially over 70% for the very top organic spot versus maybe 3% or so for PPC ads on average. It varies, but the difference is usually substantial.
Wow, okay. What about control and ROI?
PPC gives you a lot of direct control targeting, ad copy, budget, timing. You can tweak things quickly. SEO gives you less direct control over your exact ranking position, as it depends on algorithms and competitors. But for ROI, SEO often delivers a higher long-term ROI because of the lower ongoing cost per click and the compounding effect. PPC can give good short-term ROI, but can get very expensive, especially in competitive markets.
And overall traffic contribution.
Historically, SEO drives the majority of website traffic for most businesses, often over 50%. PPC is usually significant, maybe 15–25%, but typically less than organic search.
So the takeaway is use both strategically.
Exactly. It's not SEO versus PPC, it's SEO and PPC. Many successful brands use PPC for quick wins, testing keywords, promotions, while building their long-term organic foundation with SEO. They inform each other. It's a symphony, not a solo performance.
Good. Now, SEO isn't static, is it? It feels like Google's always changing things. How do people keep up? What's coming next?
You're right. It's incredibly dynamic. Constant evolution is the name of the game. And yeah, looking ahead, there are some really interesting trends reshaping things right now.
Like AI. Google's AI overviews, generative AI. That feels like a big one.
It is. Those AI overviews appearing at the top of results, providing direct summaries, that's a major shift. Brands now need to think about optimizing content to actually be featured in those summaries, not just aiming for the traditional blue links.
Does that mean fewer clicks overall, if people get the answer right there?
That's the concern, yeah. Potential CTR drops for some queries. But the flip side is AI might also increase the total number of searches people do. So even if the click-through rate drops, the overall volume of traffic from search might still grow for brands that adapt well. It's still early days, though.
So it pushes things even more towards really understanding the user, answering specific questions thoroughly.
Precisely. The focus shifts even further from just keywords to deeply understanding and satisfying user intent, creating really comprehensive content that answers not just the main question, but all the related follow-up questions too. And that EET thing we mentioned, experience, expertise, authoritativeness, trustworthiness, that becomes even more critical. Google needs to trust the source it's using for its AI summaries.
Right, proving you're a credible source. What else is on the horizon?
Well, we're seeing the rise of community search results. People are increasingly looking for answers on platforms like Reddit or Quora, seeking real-world experiences and discussions.
So optimizing for Reddit, engaging there.
Potentially, yeah. Being present and helpful in those relevant communities could become a new aspect of visibility. It's about meeting users where they are.
And visual search, voice search, still growing.
Still growing. Optimizing images with good alt text, using structured data so search engines understand context better, and writing in natural language like how people actually speak when they ask a voice assistant a question, all remain important and likely to grow.
Okay, so wrapping this up, what's the main takeaway for everyone listening for their brands?
I think the key thing is that SEO isn't some magic trick, and it's definitely not a one-and-done task. It's an ongoing commitment. It's about consistently trying to understand your audience, create genuinely valuable stuff for them, and build a trustworthy online presence.
So by embracing SEO, you're not really just optimizing for Google or Bing. You're actually investing in your brand's future, its visibility, its credibility.
It's long-term success in this huge digital world. Absolutely.
So think about that digital lighthouse again. It's not just about building it.
No, it's about keeping that light bright, keeping the foundation strong, and making sure its beam reaches all the right places, guiding people to you. It's a continuous journey.